tired, man. We got lots of tea today. We got lots of tea today. We got lots of tea today. Lots of tea today, guys. How are my people? We got lots and lots and lots of tea. We got lots of tea today, chant. Yeah. Come in, come in. Come on, come on. We gotta spill some tea here, guys. We gotta spill some tea here. Good morning, sleepyhead. Good morning, big head. I got some tea for everybody. There was a lot of eventful stuff today. One of it involves me having to tattletale on someone I work with because of their efforts, their performance. You know, we got some drama and tea from day shift. You know, 2 people just got fired for the most stupid thing. And yeah, I had to be a snitch. So unfortunately, someone I worked with last week, horrendous. Like, they were gone 8 to 10 hours of the day. They wouldn't help out. I had to essentially hold their hand for everything. And I told on them, man. And I'm a really chill, laid back person to work with. I'm not gonna go snitch. I'm not gonna go. Like, I'm a really patient person with people. And I was giving this guy a lot of chances. And he just kept going on, take advantage of my patience. I'm like, yeah, I'm done with this, man. So then I emailed my HR. We told him I need to talk to him. I want a phone call, and we need to talk ASAP. Just kidding, I didn't say that, but I told him I want to talk to him about it. See if we can work something out, and we did. And so what's gonna happen is this guy, they're gonna let him work one more rotation because the last few weeks of Winter Road. But from what it sounds, is they're not bringing him back. Is from what it sounds like, which is crazy. They're gonna let him finish the Winter Road for the season, and then they're going to not bring him back for any more projects. So he's done with the company. Yeah, it was like really bad. Like, this guy was just driving around for 8 to 10 hours in this tiny camp. He would chill at certain places and just not help out with work at all. Like, zero work. And it was just like, there was so much animosity among everyone towards him because, like, just how bad of a worker he was. And he's a chill guy, don't get me wrong. Like, he seems pretty cool. But there was just like absolute zero work effort, and it made everyone mad. So from what I'm told, they're switching him to day shift. I don't have to work with him again, and yeah. So that was pretty crazy. I finally got to get rid of him. I hated working with this guy, man. He's a good person, don't get me wrong, but his work ethic is like non-existent. And yeah, so that guy's gone now. Well, not gone, but I won't see him. I think he'll be back next week, but I don't know. I personally think they should get rid of him, but because they fired so much people this winter road, it's actually kind of crazy how much people we lost this winter road. But yeah, like I think this is the winter road where they fired the most people. It's kind of insane. But my crew so far, I have a really good crew. No, because when I was doing my performance review, like when I was telling my HR about this guy, he was like, okay, thank you for bringing up to notice. Apparently there was a lot of complaints about him from numerous amount of people, so and so. So we will be having a talk with him, and they didn't say it, but he hinted that this is the last project that he'll ever work up with Keely. That's what he said. Well, he didn't say that, but the way he was talking, he hinted towards that. Yeah, so but my performance review, that he was like, we heard really great things about you from the supervisors. They're all really happy and satisfied with you. Then he's like, thank you for being awesome. So I found that so goofy, but that's what he said. And yeah, but yeah, I have really good reputations with the supervisors on site, so I'm not gonna be next unless I screw up really badly somehow. Yeah. What else is there? Don't say that. It's so weird. Just say, is he like my HR person? Are you talking about like my HR person? Oh, whoever's, yeah. I don't know. It was my HR person. I don't know if he's I don't know his ethnicity. I never met him. He doesn't sound native, though. So maybe. He doesn't sound native though at all. Like he doesn't have no accent, no twang or anything to it. But yeah. So that was the compliment for him. I guess I kind of forgot about that. It's kind of goofy. So yeah. By the way, my reputation is pretty good. Supervisor's happy with me, and the other guy's gonna switch to days. And probably his last time working with this company. Yeah. Okay. Now is the real tea, guys. Next. So yesterday we had two people, not me, not my shift, day shift. They had two people driving around on camp. I know, crazy, this tiny little camp. So there was a blast notice yesterday. Essentially what that means is they were gonna blow up some rocks in the pit, and everyone has to be out of this radius. These two were driving around, and mind you, they put up barricades and a barrier to prevent people from going in the pit or being around in that area, essentially, because there's a blast, and they have to be without this radius because any rocks could be flying. It could go through the vehicle, could kill someone and stuff like that. And these two driving around during midday, and they drove past the blast barriers, the barricade. He drove past the barricade, and he didn't drive past the second. There's two barricades. There's one where it's just delineators, which is essentially pylons, and they're green, which tells you that it's a blast. And then there's the one behind it, and it's like a grader, or it could be a vehicle. I don't know what it was, a loader. It's just something that's blocking the road. They drove past the blast barriers and went up to the vehicle behind it, and yeah, and so they did that, and like they were well within the radius to get killed if a rock were to fling at them. So what's gonna happen now with those two guys is they're getting fired, and they're blacklisted from site. They can never come back again. They're done for. And the sucky thing is it's Friday now, right? This happened yesterday, mind you, and they cannot come back to site, and they can't leave site till Monday. Like the next fly, that's when fly day is. Even Monday or Tuesday is when they can leave. They're stuck here. Imagine that, being fired and you gotta sit in camp for 5 days or so, however long. But yeah, like they were within this radius of the blast zone, and it was reported. And what's another crazy thing is these two were trying to stay on at camp after Winter Road. One of them literally got a full-time job here, and he just screwed it up. And like, yeah, it was just crazy, dude. Like it was the most stupid thing ever. Like what an embarrassing way to get fired, dude, to be honest. You're just driving around midday, happen to go into a blast zone. Now you can never work here again. You're blacklisted, done for. Isn't that insane? But yeah. This guy literally had a full-time job with the beer. Got a full-time job with the beers. He's supposed to start next week, but now he's blacklisted because of what they did. And the thing is this work area is nowhere near where we work. Like it's far away from where we work. And they were seen over there and did all this and that, and yeah, so those two got fired. I know one of them for sure. I know the other guy, I only worked with him for like 1 week. That was like a year or two ago. But this other guy, I worked with him a lot, and I knew him. And I'm like, damn, this guy got fired. And like he had such a good week too. He was like, last week he was like, me and him were exchanging like notes and stuff like that, and like he was working good and everything. And then this week came in new rotation, and he wanted to slack and be lazy, and because of that he got fired for it. And it's kind of crazy. Love notes? No, we're not exchanging love notes. He's my cross shift. I gotta let him know what is up. And yeah. And the thing, okay, so the awkward thing is, after all that happened, they were still working, and we found out in our safety meeting that they were getting rid of them, they're getting fired or blacklisted. So they didn't know that. We did. When it was time for cross change, we ran into them. We ran into them, and one of my guys was like, holy frick, you're getting fired. They said they're gonna blacklist you guys, and you guys said we're done, and all this and that, and like right to their faces. And oh my gosh, I never felt so awkward in my life, dude. Like these guys didn't even know they were getting fired and getting rid of. They're just working here, and one of my guys just comes and spoil it. Like it wasn't even official or anything from like they weren't even told yet from the higher ups and the supervisor or anything. And it was just so awkward, man. And like, holy frick, like, this guy needs to shut up, dude. Like what a way to find out you're getting fired and blacklisted. Was just, yeah. But at the end of the day, it was their fault, you know. They were slacking. I do feel bad for them, but like it was their own doing, and they got caught, and they screwed up, and now they can never come back on site. And yeah, it was like pretty crazy. Just a real shocker, man. Yeah. Really strict over there? Yeah. They're really. They wouldn't fire me. I'm too good of a worker, they said I'm too deadly. Just kidding. They called you Austin. Oh gosh. No, they didn't call me that. But yeah, so these two are fired. They're coming back. But to be fair, these guys were driving around for 8 hours of the day, and then they decided to drive into a blast zone, which that area everybody got to clear. Like you're literally trained in training to know that once there's a blast zone, you are out of that area. You stay near that area. You just don't even go near it. You don't stay around it. You don't go in it. It's a blast. There's explosions going on, rocks flying, all that stuff. They will be missed. They will be missed. I probably will never see them again in my life. Probably. But yeah, that was the tea. You know, like 2 people got fired. One guy's getting fired, but he's just not coming. They're letting him finish this running road, and then he's not coming back for anything else, which is kind of good. I like these people, but at the same time, they were a bit of slackers. I won't lie. And yeah. But personally, aside from work, they're really funny and good people. Like they're super funny. I am pretty shocked that this happened to them. What if they fired workers and got taken? Oh. What if they got fired workers and get taken fired? That's messed up. That's funny, but that's also messed up. Poor guys, man. Poor guys for sure. They know too much about what really goes on their minds, enough that they. Oh man, that's not true, guys. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for the stream. I'm super tired, dude. I'm not like, oh gosh, I still want to go back to bed. And I slept maybe 6-7 hours, maybe. I don't know. Well, I don't even know how long I slept, man. But I'm tired, man. 6-7. Anyways, I gotta go supper and get ready for work and all that stuff. I'm hungry. I should get up and out of bed. I'm not gonna fall asleep on streaming again. Anyways, good night, guys. Have a good evening. We're at day 70. And, yeah. Anyways, guys, have a good night. Good seeing. Be well, be safe.